Hello everyone! Welcome back for more Let's Play Battletech. Joining me is JKLantern.
And boy, it's been a minute since we've recorded.
It's been, what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, because, we didn't record the week I was on vacation, and then,
We didn't record the week after that for reasons we are not going to go into.
I mean, part of that was I literally just landed here.
Yeah, but there were other things that we will not go into.
Yep. Yeah, so it's been about 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks. But we are still hunting flashpoints. And considering the way this works, I haven't opened this up in 3 weeks, so I don't remember what we've got. Double Agent expires in 110 days.
Oh, I think I might know what that connects to.
Criminal Minds in 152 days. Flattened Earth expires in 128 days.
Man, the Capellans are in full force today.
And then there's this one that we still aren't touching.
I'm looking at that ship and I'm just like,
So let's see. This is the fastest one to expire, and it is right here. So I figure we might as well go see what Double Agent is all about, where we are working for the Capellans against Davion.
I think this may actually connect to canon events. I'm not positive.
Eh.
I feel
And
like this...
a new flashpoint. Hang on.
Oh, hello.
Another one popped up. So
Bob Carita, 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 Bob Carita.
let's see. Hearts and Minds. Where we are the Federated Suns against Emerald Dawn.
Who are apparently Capellans. Pro-Capellan insurgent groups are not an uncommon thing in the Capellan March. In fact, pretty much about 30 years from now, pretty much an entire war, or extended conflict anyway, just revolves less around proper Capellan armies and more around Capellan insurgents and Capellan... I'm not gonna call them terrorists, but if one were to call them terrorists, you know, you wouldn't necessarily be far off the mark. Region of space that at that time is known as the Chaos March. The Capellans are not afraid to fight dirty. They're honest about it, though. They're like, it's them or us.
They don't pretend they hold the high ground morally or anything, huh?
Like on one hand, the Capellan Confederation is supposed to be like a socialist, communist, happy paradise state. It isn't. It's kind of a nightmare to live there sometimes, but when it comes to warfare, the Capellans are like, these planets are ours. They've taken them from us. Everyone wants us to die. We don't want to. We are going to fight. This is going to be nasty. It's not going to be fun for anybody. We know this. They know this. We're not going to pretend.
Oh. Have you seen this one before?
I feel like I have.
Okay. Not that we need any experience.
I was really hoping for Bob Carita.
It'll happen eventually.
I know. Okay. There's a specific name I'm curious to see if it pops up.
Okay, let's see. You wouldn't believe what we have followed.
That is, yeah.
At least you're not a parrot wearing sunglasses. I'm just gonna say that.
So Marina Liao is, okay, this is not what I was expecting.
And a Taurian contract to capture a Davion installation on Flintlot's northern continent. I want you to accept Marisol Chaplin's contract and go through the motions of fulfilling it. But when the job is finished, turn it over to her.
In short, you're asking us to betray the Concordat. Bold of you to assume we care about the Taurians.
Yeah. MRB score could be affected. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about House Liao, and Marina Liao, they're not afraid to throw you under the bus. They're not afraid to screw you over. Because the whole thing about House Liao is everybody is loyal to the state. The state comes first, individuals come second. So Marina Liao is a good Liao. Everything she does is for the Confederation. She may double deal with you, but she's kind of upfront about the fact that what she wants you to do, no matter what it is for House Liao.
This is an excellent point. The Taurians are the big fish in a small backwater pond. They were the big fish. I think I blew up all their mechs.
Like, canonically, at this time, the Taurians have the biggest periphery army. It's something around, like, 11 mech regiments, I want to say. Even the Capellans have more than that, and the Capellans aren't exactly big.
Might as well take it.
Mm-hmm.
See what type of ringer they put us through. One of the two largest powers in the periphery. The mighty large powers in the periphery.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, like, the Taurians are big enough to give one of the successor states a bad day, but not big enough to actually take out a successor state, unless they get extraordinarily lucky.
Yeah.
That's a good reason to leave the Cappies, Yang.
Yeah.
The Taurian, yeah, that's a very Taurian attitude. It's we're big enough and badass enough, like like in the Periphery Handbook. At one point, there's a news or like an opinion piece by a Taurian talking about like the Taurians getting invited to the Star League, and it's like, oh, they want us to play in their sandbox. No, they should be asking to be invited to our sandbox. We've got all the stars out here to play in. Taurians have a big chip on their shoulder.
So let's see. Lance tonnage maximum, so we're probably going to be dealing with probably going to be riding the kitten sneeze into battle again.
I'm very fond of the kitten sneeze.
Individually, max 75 tons. Okay. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean I can put two 75s and two 50s in there. Because that's 10 tons over.
Damn.
Let's see. But the Black Knight is pretty nice to keep in there.
Mm-hmm. Wolverine's too heavy. We need a good 45.
What we actually need is another good 70-ton mech in this mess.
Yeah. Good 70-ton mechs exist.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, in theory, swap out one of the mechs for the Warhammer there.
Yeah, we'd still have to drop 5 more tons. So it looks like we're going to be taking 3 50s because, well, we've got really good 50s.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. So we're a little undertonned, but considering how I've got these outfitted. Plus the head capper over here.
Welcome to McMurders. This video's already gone up, but one of the things over the course of the vacation was Star's never had a cheeseburger before, and she's never had a McDonald's cheeseburger before. So we did actually go to McDonald's and get her a double quarter pounder with cheese while we were there. That wasn't after the Adirondacks, because we had dinner at Lake George that day. Was that after New York City, maybe?
See, when I saw that video, I was like, wait, Star's never had a cheeseburger? Oh, wait, she's in New York and she's not in the Midwest. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, I was shocked when she told me that shortly after we started dating. Every so often, she'll mention foods that she hasn't had, and I'm like, wait, really?
I was surprised when she said she'd never eaten a cherry.
So was I. Pineapple was a bigger surprise to me.
Especially considering the pizza in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Figure a slice of Hawaiian pizza would be in there somewhere.
That came up in conversation with her dad. Don't mention Hawaiian pizza in front of him. Ever.
Why? Why does he hate Hawaiian pizza?
He calls it an abomination.
I should not mention the pizza I like from Hideaway then.
Oh, the Maui Magic?
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a very good one.
And for those of you listening that don't know what that is, that not only has pineapple, but has oranges on it.
Mandarin specifically. And
Yep.
normally oranges give me a splitting headache, but it works so well on this pizza.
On the move. Moving out.
Like, I eat at Hideaway so infrequently, and then, like, when I get Hideaway, I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember I actually really like the pizza here.
Yeah, I don't, even though it's like literally down the street from my house, I'm still like, I don't want to go driving for pizza.
Like, I could walk to the Hideaway from my house, but
Moving out.
it's like, I would rather the pizza come to me and they don't deliver.
Firm.
So far, no one has shown up.
A Detroit-style pizza place actually opened up in one of the new restaurant complexes by me, and I'm curious to try it. So this is the era of time where, House Davion has several secret bases tinkering with new technology, thanks to the New Avalon Institute of Science. I know, canonically at one point, the Wolf's Dragoons go after a facility to get the Super Griffin, which I can't remember the loadout of that mech, but oops, they blew it up.
Moving out. Position confirmed.
Like, I think one of the big things it had was double heat sinks, which were, at that time, extinct.
So is it like the
But,
Griffin we got on that one
Oh,
mission?
no, it's not nearly that good.
Okay.
They wish it was that good.
Engaging jump jet. Affirmative.
But yeah, at this point, like, House Davion actually has a couple of hidden bases where they're experimenting with tech. And
Heads up, Commander.
they actually, during the Fourth Succession War, as part of the greatest plan ever, they used this to colossally fuck over House Liao. Cute.
Oh, we don't have the Annihilator with us. So we got a
We don't.
65 and a 50 over there.
Okay. That's respectable.
But also Locust, like right here.
Waiting for
Yeah.
orders. Got it.
I don't have quite enough initiative built up to really do much with these.
This should be good.
So I have to deal with cutting through the Locust evasion. Centurion, okay.
A very Davion mech right there.
Waiting for orders.
Actually, at this point, if I'm not mistaken, the Centurion is produced primarily at the Fed Sun's capital on New Avalon. It's also produced on Panpor at friggin' Jalistar Aerospace. It's
Boy, that
possible I
would
know
be-
too much about this setting.
I don't know if I want to burn the UAC-20 on a freaking Locust.
Nah. I love the Hunchback as a mech. I know there are better mediums out there, but there's just something immensely satisfying about the Hunchback.
Yep. Oh, it's a catapult. Okay.
Not for long.
Well, it depends. Okay, its head is like not directly in front of me. I'm mainly hitting it in the shoulder here because that's pretty much all I can reach.
Yeah.
Also, it's in the forest.
Yeah.
Locust runs away.
As it does.
Yep.
What can I do for
So, back when I was in the practice of writing, I had an idea for a Battletech short
On my way.
story. It was going to involve a small mercenary unit like this. And basically, like, my self-insert character was going to be not primarily a mech warrior. He was a tech who, like, put together this salvaged Locust from bits of scrap. And because the mercenary unit didn't have a pilot for it, he pilots it from time to time. There's a mission, it goes bad, and the mercenary unit is forced to abandon him on the planet. years pass, the mercenary unit's on another planet, and they're on a mission, and they happen to encounter this former tech
Critical
who
hit,
was
Commander.
piloting the Locust later, with his own lance of mechs that he absolutely shouldn't have. Like, I was thinking, like, either Comstar mechs or, like, very house-specific mechs. And when asked about it, he's like, look, I can't talk about it. I'm legally not allowed to talk about what happened. Where did you get a Highlander? I'd tell you, but the word of Blake would kill me.
Yeah.
Critical damage detected.
There's only so much a forest can do if I pile into you with the UAC-20. I'm just saying. And you get a potato for shooting a down mech.
Woo! Potato.
I mean, you eat all those potatoes to make the french fries for McMurders.
Exactly! I had tater tots with my lunch today.
Waiting on you, Commander.
One of the restaurants by me does, hold your applause, actual good tater tots.
Huh.
Yeah. Like, they're not just from the freezer section at your local Walmart.
Had the chance.
Yeah, when I moved out to Oklahoma, everybody was raving about Sonic, which,
Reporting. Minimal damage.
and so, like, I had Sonic, and I'm like, it's food, it's not great. And then I had to do an accounting project which involved Sonic, which killed 2 printers, so I'm not a fan. Anyway, after I'd gone to Sonic and I was like, it was food, everyone's like, oh no, you didn't order right. You need to get the tots. So I got the tots. And I'm like, these are friggin' 4-item freezer section tots. There's nothing special about these. Oh.
I guess it really wanted to focus on the down mech. Again, not much is helping you when I pile into you with the UAC-20.
Acknowledged.
Isn't it
Coordinates
great that
received.
we've gotten past the point where I'm like, we shouldn't have this technology? It would
You
be a
had to
shame
come
if
to
that
terms
came
with
up
it
again.
at some point.
Of course it's a distrip.
Of course it is.
Depending on how things are set up, that could be a fax machine.
Mission successful.
Granted, I don't feel like we should be able to detect a fax machine, but like... Well, I guess there could be multiple Davion bases on planet.
Mm.
Which you wouldn't need a fax machine for that.
I will say this. You still need to get down and try Classic 50s.
I do. I really do.
I mean, it is in Norman, so it's a little bit more of a drive.
I
But-
do have...
If you want Sonic done right,
I do have very good friends in Norman, and one of them had a week almost as bad as mine.
I didn't even look through here to see what they actually had for salvage before I clicked accept. There was nothing, but you know.
Mhm.